to talk about how very normal people can end up on a very extraordinary spiritual path. Now, the word spiritual leaves many confused, and it can only be something that you come into understanding of when you start to walk a spiritual path. Now, I don't believe it's something you can just make happen. I think it happens when your spirit's called to. For many, it happens after forms of trauma. Um, People go either way in early life with trauma as well. Some become empaths, some become narcissists. It's usually an empath who will go through some further trauma when they're older and awaken on a spiritual path. It's not often that you hear a narcissist did, but I'm not saying it don't happen, and I don't, I'm like, well, whatever. So anyway, normal people end up walking these paths. I'm a single mother, um, a single mother who co-parents. I am 39. I started my spiritual journey many years ago. I'm not someone who, there's a lot of people now, there's loads of readers and stuff, and that's not a criticism, it's an observation. That when I started, it was more of it wasn't mainstream, and it was still a thing where you could have people being giggling a lot more about it than now, because people are a lot more acceptance of it now. So if you're awakening now, you're in a lot better position to not be in a position to have as many people finding it really funny that you suddenly know stuff, or you think you know stuff, and you've got tarot cards and oracle cards and you must be a weirdo. So you're in a better position. There's a side to it where it can feel quite lonely, because just because you've awakened doesn't mean the people around you are going to have awakened. So you might awaken to this higher knowledge and higher consciousness, and to the people around you, you can sound absolutely crazy. And there's probably been people around me when I wasn't awakened to the things that I'm awakened to now, that I thought, what's wrong with them? They're a bit off, a bit crazy, a bit. I can only ask for, I can only forgive myself for my own ignorance at that point. But during an ascension process, you can feel crazy yourself. You can be having crazy dreams, feeling very anxious, feeling like distrusting of things and people, because your energy is all over the place. Because as your energy is trying to shift and upgrade, obviously it doesn't feel stable, it doesn't feel grounded, but neither does it feel like it's flying. You're kind of in a limbo, and that limbo can cause a bit of friction within yourself. But just be kind to yourself in the process, because you are being awakened for a purpose that is bigger than you could ever imagine. And don't even try to really encapsulate it, I don't know if that's the right word, encapsulate it, because then you're limiting your actual full potential. Now, if anything you do makes you feel joyous or makes you feel so happy after you've done it, the good chance that's a clue towards your whole purpose. But as humans, we're told that our purpose when we come here is to remember that we are more than just human. Even though being human's amazing, we are more than just human. And that we're to remember that we are an expression of the divine source, and the divine is experiencing itself through us. So the divine wants us to live so it can experience itself through us. And so if we are born and never live before we die, we haven't really fulfilled a purpose. Which a purpose doesn't mean that you are a psychic or a healer. Your purpose may be totally different, but if it's something in your life that you're doing that brings you joy, and that will be, that's sufficient. So anyway, yeah, my original reason for being on this video today, because I haven't done one for a while, because the energies have been crazy, and I've felt almost that desire to duck away, but I know that I'm being guided not to do that, because we're at a time when a lot of people need reassurance that what they're going through is very normal. What they're going through is part of all this, and that they're not going crazy. So I need to keep talking and keep expressing, so that you know that you are important, and these growing pains won't last forever, but they will come back now and again through every time you go through a new level of awakening or ascension. But that's okay, as long as you start to realize what it is, you'll get it. Yesterday we had a solar eclipse, which opens up different portals. It's a time of manifestation, but at the same time we're in a Mercury Retrograde, so I only try and manifest the things that you had started a manifestation process before the 29th of May 2021. This is when this video is made. It's 2021, not the 29th of May. Anyway, yeah, so they say don't start new manifestations in the Mercury Retrograde, but there's a rebel side of me that says do what you want to do, as long as you're aware of the energies and you work with them as best that they can be worked with. Now, I've been thinking for a while of starting different Zoom groups, and one of them is just us coming together and discussing, pushing things forward, how we do that as a collective, how we manifest change together. So if anyone would like to do that, let me know. Inbox me on oracle_Sophia on Instagram, or email me at sophia.so.fire@gmail.com. I'll try and remember to put them things in the description. Just know it's okay. Just know it's okay. Just know that all these feelings that are coming up in you, these symptoms, it's part of the process. If you fight it, then it's almost like fighting your purpose. And if you fight your purpose, then why is the world going to keep maintaining you? Why is the universe going to maintain you if you're not serving a purpose? And then you would probably wonder why your life is not manifesting the things that you would hope it to. But if you're not giving the universe anything to create a reciprocity, or a push and pull, give and take thing, cycles of the universe, if you're not doing any of that, you've got to understand it's not maintainable forever, is it? Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. It was just a quick burst to just say you're good, and just know that you're good. I've been going through body pains, I've been going through a bit sleep disturbances and stuff, very vivid dreams. I wake up and I'm like, what was it? And I remember little glimmers, bits that are enough to tell me that a lot of family healing and stuff is going on in the other realms, even if it's not showing here yet, but it's happening. And I know that's happening for a lot of people. A lot of automatic shadow work's coming up, so don't fight that. Just be in acceptance of what comes up. Say thank you to it. Observe it. Don't attach to it. Forgive yourself. Forgive the you of the time that it came up for, and move forward. Just be in acceptance. So that's the word for my video today. Acceptance. It was lovely speaking to you again, collective. Have a great day whenever you see this video. Namaste.